All right. Hello, everybody. Stuart McAdam here, and welcome to today's podcast where we are going to be talking about getting accurate Facebook tracking for your events and also user activity as well. Just before we do, though, don't forget once again, you can always hit the like button down below for support. And if you are new to the channel, please do consider subscribing if you want ongoing discussions like this around paid advertising, tracking, and digital marketing online. Now, one of the most challenging aspects that a lot of people have had post Apple iOS 14 has been that they are often unaware of the tracking information and how accurate it is. And one of the reasons for that is because Facebook has introduced something called statistical modeling. And basically what that is allowing, guesstimates for the number of people that are purchasing, that are looking at a landing page and doing other activities as well based on industry averages, but also your historical performance as well if you have been on the Facebook platform and advertising there for a while. And one of the interesting ways to kind of get around this problem is creating a custom API. And what that basically does is it will take the information from your website and it will feed that data back into Facebook. So it's kind of like a information loop. So, someone goes to the website from your ads, the API gets that information from the website and then feeds it back. So it's kind of like a revolving flywheel circle. And the cool thing about that is your data is far more likely to be accurate and complete. And if you look at the process of actually setting up a custom API, it really doesn't take that long at all. And one of the great things about it too is you are able to scale campaigns more accurately, which is again becoming a problem for people because although Facebook may register 3 or 4 sales on one particular ad, it may actually be some of the other ads that you're running at the same time which are actually getting those sales. And that registered sale may just be a starting point for somebody who goes onto your website and engages with your business for the first time. So that's all very interesting. And the other thing too that I wanted to discuss was you can always set up custom conversions on Facebook. Remember, at the moment, you can currently create up to 100. And this is really important because a lot of businesses don't have more than 100 pages on their website. So, what it allows you to do is see where people are going on your website when they click through on your ad. And all you need to do in order to find that information and see where people are going is just hover your mouse over one of the ads that you have run over a period of time and go to the conversions section of the tracking. Just hover your mouse over it and it'll show you all the conversions. So you can actually see, for example, if someone's visited the Contact Us page, the shipping and policies or shipping and delivery page, if they have gone to a particular section of the website, whether that's men's or women's clothing, or in a jewelry example, bracelets or charms or charm bracelets or necklaces or earrings, whatever it may be. And let's say you're a business that provides professional services, it gives you an insight into what a person is looking for when they are attempting to evaluate whether or not your business is one that they want to engage with. So, for example, if you are working as a lawyer, you may find that a lot of people go towards what services you offer, your business story, your history, the types of expertise you offer. Perhaps if you have a blog, they will read some of the blog articles, and you may notice that there are one or two that they download more than others, as well as any other content offers that are available, or just visiting the contact page and trying to identify what action the person takes there. And that all ties in quite nicely to the last part of it, which is making sure the basic event tracking on your website is set up properly as well. Because what it allows you to do is really balance the number of custom conversions versus the total number of events. And they may not always be accurate. So, for example, you may find 20 people visit the Contact Us page, but Facebook says there's 24 people that made it to the contact page. And you really just have to align it with the backend data from your website or in Google Analytics, and also with the events from the custom conversions. Most of the time, I've found that the custom conversion events tend to be more accurate just because you are measuring for something specific. And you want to make sure that if you are wanting to track specific landing page views visits, set it up so that the URL equals exactly what you enter in. So you could have like a contact page, for example, and there may be an extension after that for the contact of particular people at your business. And what Facebook will then do is track all of those custom conversions if you just say URL contains and then your business slash contact. It will then track all the people if the person's contact information afterwards is attached to the contact section. There's another dash after it, for example. And that's one of the ways in which you can reduce the confusion. So looking at having a custom API integration that feeds information from your website back into Facebook, and also having custom conversions, as many as you can possibly handle, set up for your website pages so you can get an idea of where people are going. And that will then allow you to look at improving the experience on those particular pages and expanding the content and perhaps the content offers that are available too. So I'm going to leave that discussion here today, everybody. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you got an immense amount of value out of it. If you've got any questions about Facebook, Instagram, Google, YouTube advertising, you can always leave a comment down below. If you have any questions about tracking online, you can leave a comment down below. I'll aim to answer them within 3 days of you posting it. And if you've got a requirement for paid advertising that you need met and you need some help and support with it, you can always go over to stuartmcadam.com. There's a link to that in the description box below. And I will see you next time for next week's podcast.